Well, hey guys, I'm Scott, and this is your main room host training video. All right, so this is what you're gonna do when you get here. You're gonna check in at the volunteer green room. Once you check in, you're going to go to the closet and get your credentials. You're gonna get your clipboard and your lanyard. Just a note, as the host team, you do not have a walkie-talkie. Just to make you feel better, there will be someone in your area that has a walkie-talkie, but as a host team member, you guys do not have a walkie-talkie. You're gonna store your personal belongings in the lockers, coats, bags, anything that you brought. Please put those in the lockers in the volunteer green room. Do not take personal items with you to your area. And then you're gonna take a note of the pre-event leadership huddle, the time and the location, so that you make sure that you're there on time, and to pray to kick off the event. Now that you have your lanyard and your clipboard, come on, let's go to your area. Well, here we are in the main room, and here are a few things that you guys need to do before every event, all right? So you're going to check the main room for neatness, and that's trash, clutter picked up, making sure that the gaming areas are organized, the couches and things are straight. Making sure that the ping pong area looks good and the paddles and all of the things they need to play the games up here are out and displayed neatly. So that's what you're going to be doing in the main room. It is a big room, but just a few areas really need to be looked at for orderliness. You're going to also check the tables and the chairs along the sides of the room, going backstage and into stage left, to make sure that they look neat and are arranged neatly in that area. And then you will head off to attend the pre-event huddle. So during the event, listen, this is where it gets really exciting. You're going to keep an eye on all of the things that you kind of cleaned up before the event. You're gonna wanna make sure that there's no trash laying around. If there is, pick it up. If you have to sweep something or vacuum something in the middle of an event, do it. We wanna keep the place looking good while people are here too. So feel free to do that and kind of make sure that things are looking good. You're also somewhat of a security person in some way, but a ministry security person, not just looking for security elements all the time, but you're helping with crowd control. Make sure that students aren't ganging up in certain areas and just hanging out and getting rowdy or horse playing. Kind of break that up in a fun and casual way. Also, jump in and play games with them. Play ping pong, or maybe some of the game, the Xbox or PlayStation, maybe you're like, I don't know how to play that. Ask them to teach you. Get to know them. As much as possible, learn their names. It may take a while. If you're like me, it takes a while, and a lot of times I don't call them by the right name sometimes. But work hard to memorize those names, because that does make a big difference. So talk with them as a friend, not just as your crowd control, but your ministry. Get to know them, make them feel welcome and comfortable. If they're just sitting around in your area and not doing anything, engage them. Ask them to come play something with you. If you see somebody down and sad, ask them what's going on. That is an incredible ministry role that you guys get to play at every event. So after the event, you're gonna do a lot of the same things that you did before the event. You're just gonna make sure everything looks good. Keep in mind that not only are you getting ready for the next event, but you're also getting the building ready in case during the day a donor or a potential donor stops by and wants to get a tour. That way we're giving them a tour of a nice and clean building. So keep that in mind. So here are a few things though that you're going to do at the end of an event. You're gonna check the carpet in all of the carpeted areas in the main room. So that's the floor, that's coming up the steps, and that's the two gaming areas, the PlayStation and Xbox areas. If anything needs to be vacuumed, grab a vacuum cleaner out of the storage area behind the boys' bathroom and spot vacuum. You don't have to vacuum the whole floor, but definitely spot vacuum if maybe there's some paper laying around, somebody tore up something, or dirt, or a bag of chips just blew up or something. Just make sure that if need be, that you spot vacuum those areas. You're also going to check the floor and see if anything needs to be swept up in the ping pong area, since that's not carpet. That way you can do the same same thing. Just sweep it up and clean that up. Make sure that all the gaming systems are displayed nicely. The controllers are on the tables nice. The discs for the game consoles are stored nice and displayed nicely. Ping pong paddles, those types of things. Make sure that there's nothing broken, and make sure that all of the pieces are there, including the foosball for the foosball table, because sometimes it has a mind of its own and it goes missing. So let us know about those things. You're just making sure that everything's ready for the next event. So thank you guys so much, because again, you're a huge part of keeping the building looking good and ministry that takes place here. So enjoy your time. Thank you so much for volunteering and for all the other things that you do, because we couldn't do it without you.